Hey, I'm Ossie from Three Monkey Solderless. Welcome back to Sunday Marshmello Madness. As always, sponsored by Three Monkey Solderless cables, right? We got the DC, we got the AC, we got the colors, we got all kinds of cable. It sounds great. Check us out below threemonkeysolderless.com. All right, so we're back on the Sunday tone chase with the Marshmello. For those that are unfamiliar with the Marshmello, it's a new kind of concept in how to run an amplifier with some modified transformers in there and a couple of circuit tweaks to take a stock plexi circuit, like a 68 circuit, like a 12 series circuit, and turn it into what I think was going on with Eddie's amp back in the day. So we've been chasing a lot of the Van Halen 1 stuff, right? And doing, clips for that and seeing how close we could get with placing effects in and out. And just this morning, I was like, you know what? I wonder if this thing can do fair warning, right? So I figured, why not try that? So today we're going to get a little bit close to the fair warning tone, because I think that the core tone of this amplifier is really what Eddie was using. It was kind of like this overly distorted, slightly, almost like a fuzz face, or has a little bit of a harmonic overnote to it, right? Because of the way that the tubes are being just absolutely murdered without putting out really any wattage. It's a total conundrum. But anyway, we're going to try that out. So we got the Marshmello. We're going to go straight into the front. We got the Variac. We got the line out. We're going into the OxBox, and we're using just a greenback, right? Just a greenback setting. And we're going to put in, I got a flanger on the floor, which is located after the line out. And I also got like this noise gate. It's a cheap MXR smart gate. And I think these are kind of cool for getting kind of like, that kind of chugga sound, or that kind of like, more abrupt staccato, percussive kind of sound on those low notes, like on Unchained and things like that. So we're going guitar, amp, load box, OxBox, smart gate, flanger, into the Focusrite interface, and then into the Macintosh, right, using GarageBand. And the reverb is in GarageBand. I'm using the IK MultiMedia Sunset Sound Studio reverbs. I'm going into the live room of Studio 2 for sort of like a little bit of ambiance. And then the main reverb, which is kind of balanced to one side, is it's the EMT plate number 1. All right, so that's sort of the deal, and feathering that in a little bit. So let's see what we got. So we got the amp all warmed up. I'm going to use, for this, we're going to still use the same Blackguard heavy ash body with the mite ceramic 1800 super stud and double cream. So yeah, let's see what we can kind of get to. I'm going to, I don't have my pedal board built anymore. I took it apart to do more experiments, but so I'm going to have to toggle this flanger on and off twice instead of using my push button. I've been getting some inquiries about that. I'm going to build one of those for one of our faithful watchers, a good friend of mine. And yeah, so we're going to see what this thing sounds like. So let's begin. Interesting, right? So let me turn off the mic, and we can listen to how it does, like, for fair warning. I don't think the mic is off. I can't do that. I cannot work this flanger the way that Eddie did, hitting it twice. And plus I got just socks on. I don't have shoes on. So I missed it with my big toe like 10 times in a row. And then it got stuck. And it cut out. What are you going to do? But yeah, I think the amp sounds surprisingly like that, right? It has that, once again, that same overtone as you get with the... right? Where it kind of gels into this almost synthesizer kind of sound, which I think is what you were hearing on that album, right? Yeah, we're not using any boost in front of the amp. We're just going straight in. So it's got plenty of that. And then I thought another really cool kind of riff that we got is Hear About It Later, right? That's a pretty cool one. So that I don't have to step on the damn thing like over and over again. It just stays on, right? So let's hear how it goes with the flanger. Once again, I messed it up. The clams have arrived early. Casino, Rockefeller. Oysters, Rockefeller with clams. What happened? Somehow or another, I've lost the guitar. It's showing up. Oh, I muted everything. I think maybe it detected feedback or something. Hang on a second. Hang on. All right, peers, we're having a little technical difficulty, so please stand by while I correct this. All right, so we're back after a mild technical difficulty. It seemed that GarageBand detected something it didn't like and decided to start taking acid or something. I don't know. It wasn't working anymore. All right, so where did we leave off? Yeah, we were doing like fair warning with the flanger, right? So right, so I mean, it has that really kind of ultra thick harmonic-y, kind of moogie, synthy kind of sound to it. Let's see how it cleans up, right? I think that would be kind of interesting to do too. So I'm gonna mute these mics, and just gonna grab a Strat. All right, grabbing a little project Strat here that has some single coils in it, and get back into let me mute the mic here so we don't hear the string noise. And then the heavy shit comes in, right? You know, he used a lot of Stratocasters that he did, like on 5150, a bunch of other tunes, and it seemed like a lot of times you couldn't really tell, right? That was obviously, you know, because it obviously, you know, it didn't sound, you know, like, right? It wasn't like some kind of like country rock song, right? Or southern rock song. It still sounded like Van Halen. I'm curious. I didn't try this. About what it would sound like on the bridge if we rolled off a little bit. Maybe. I mean, I could see double tracking with the Strat, because this whole, you know, right? That sounds a little bit more like, you know, I always thought his music sounded like birds talking to each other, like, you know, right? Beep, beep, beep. Got chickens running all over the goddamn place. All right, so yes, it can do fair warning, definitely. Oh, and in news, I got some transformers in, some of the production transformers. So getting closer to actually making these for somebody, or making one of them for somebody. So anyway, I think that's good for today. We'll probably keep going, obviously, every Sunday or when things kind of come up, and try to get close to all different sounds. Maybe we should try 2, or maybe, you know, everything up until everything Don Landy, right? After Don Landy, I kind of lost interest in the sound. I love his music, lost interest in the sound. So, yeah, that's it for today. And thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.